and different things for them, and it was special every single time that I came. We did an interview just down the road here at the Dairy Queen. We met there at like 7 o'clock in the morning. Several of the older guys met with Casey and I, and we just discussed Knott County basketball and the history of it. And I think the conversation went on for 2 hours and could have went all day, without a doubt.
All day. Oh, I love it. You're exactly right. When you pull down through the cut through there, man, I was blessed to be an assistant coach here with Coach B.B. King for a few seasons. And, man, there was just no feeling like a couple amazing basketball players that came through Knott County that I'll mention, Cam Justice, Kobe Napier. Man, I would come in the gym early with those guys, and there's no feeling like walking in Morton Combs Athletic Complex and flipping those lights on for the first time and this place lighting up. Amazing, amazing gym.
Absolutely. I remember one of my favorite shots. Coach Huff and I were doing an interview on the floor down here, and we shut all the lights off, and I had a couple studio lights with me, and in the background there's the illuminated K. This gym was flooded back just a couple years ago, and it's beautiful in here. They've got the walls nice and bright painted. One of the best venues you could play in.
And it's a beautiful floor. You get nervous about change, right? Yep. And, it was time for that new floor anyway. But, I mean, beautiful. Floor had just been redone and painted not too long before the flood. But then, they've done an amazing job with that.
And they have.
The K still on the wall, as you mentioned, the illuminated K. And, man, I tell you, you could flood anywhere in the world. I hate to say this because it's so devastating every time. But I don't know that there is a place that has the resiliency and can recover back stronger like you can here in Eastern Kentucky.
I don't think so either. I think you're exactly right on that. Very resilient people.
Yes, unbelievable. You can't find them anywhere else in the world, I'm telling you. Josh, it's the last time I sat down with you.
Yep.
It was Monday night, and we were at the girls' 14th Region first round, and we were talking about the first-round matchups and how competitive. And we saw that right off the bat last week in that first round. It doesn't get any different here in the boys.
No, you're coming out of the gate with Breathitt and Perry, who have met earlier in the year, and Breathitt won that, just pulled that off by a 6-point margin. And it was a very, very tight ball game, came right down to the wire. And you're talking championship caliber games because last year, this was your championship game for the 14th region.
Absolutely.
Perry came out of the losing side, and Breathitt came out of that winning side and was able to beat Hazard in the semis. And this was your championship game, Wes.
It's crazy. Anytime you have Coach Shannon Hoskins and Coach Jeff Honeycutt and their teams go up against each other, it's going to be a battle.
Absolutely.
You know it every time.
Absolutely.
And for them to be at powerhouse programs and schools like Breathitt and Perry Central, man, this is a first-round matchup for the ages, Josh, I tell you. And I'm excited.
Oh, yeah, it's an exciting time. Very exciting time. I've got chill bumps, goosebumps, whatever you want to call them. I'm ready.
Got it all at once.
Fired up, yeah.
Oh, I love it. And, man, I think not only with those two coaches and the teams they have, these teams like to play fast. It's exciting basketball to watch.
They get up and down the floor. They
Absolutely.
do a great job. I know Perry, they play 5 guards, and they're able to run and run and run. So we got to speak with Coach Honeycutt last night, and he talked on that a little bit about what they have to do to stop that guard play. You got senior Trayton Woods, who is lights out, and he loves this gym. He's played here. He's played a lot of games here at Morton.
Absolutely.
And he loves this gym.
I tell you, when I think about Perry County Central, unfortunately, over at Perry County Central last year, I was coaching at Madisonville North Hopkins in Western Kentucky. We came over to play Perry at their home floor, and we found out the hard way that guys like Trayton Woods and the rest of the Perry Central crew can put up points in a hurry from outside, too. They can put them up quick. We got the worst end of the deal on that. I try not to remember it. But I think about that. But coming into a matchup like tonight, when you look at Breathitt County, they've also got guys like Peyton Collins and Joe Honeycutt that can light it up just as fast.
Shoot the ball really well.
Absolutely.
Aaron Stallard, also, to mention him, he had a great game against Wolf in the district championships down at Wolf.
For sure.
A lot of the guys love shooting the ball. They love that shot. They love the 3-ball.
And honestly, that's going to be, in my opinion, one of the keys to the game today is who is able to get that outside shot to fall a little bit better. Morton Combs known to be a pretty good shooting gym. You got a really good backdrop on the one end. You've got decently soft rims. I can remember when we were playing here one year, we had a team that we weren't shooting that great that season, and they put new rims up, and they were so soft. And I can remember Coach King, he was so mad. He was like, we got to tighten them rims up.
And you got to think, how excited does Coach Huff have to be playing here at home, in the 14th region tournament? How excited. I told Brady Sloan yesterday, we were talking about Hazard getting to play at Memorial.
Yeah.
The girls, it's like cooking at home. You know where everything is. You know where your favorite spatula is. You know where your seasonings are.
Absolutely.
It's like cooking at home.
Absolutely.
You got to love it.
And Coach Casey Huff likes to eat, so
yeah.
he's going to be happy to be at home.
Absolutely.
I've watched him eat. The guy can put down some wings, let me tell you. We'll have Coach Casey Huff on to talk with us here in just a little bit. I'm excited about that, but you're absolutely right. That next matchup coming up tomorrow night with Hazard and Knott County Central, huge advantage to be at your home court.
Big time.
And we talked about Hazard coming in as one of the favorites in this tournament. It's a good consolation prize to be able to play that game at your home court. Yep. So definitely an advantage. It's going to be a good matchup all around today, tomorrow, throughout this whole tournament. 14th region is one of those regions in boys and girls where you come into it and anything can already happen in the region tournament. But when you have teams that have went this back and forth with each other all year long, it could be a magical time.
Like we had mentioned Monday, stats, records, they kind of go out the window. They give us something to talk about and look back at. But those kind of go out the window. You're talking about a whole new game here tonight. You're as I told Brady yesterday, you don't want to live in the past, and you definitely don't want to live in the future. You want to live in the moment, and I think that's what a lot of these coaches are preaching to their players right now.
Absolutely. And we've talked about what it means for seniors, and you're going to see some of those on every team throughout this region tournament on the boys' side. And it means a lot, man. And you get back, I tell guys all the time, I don't care where you go play in college. Talk to any of these kids that have played in the 14th region. You talk to your guys like Cam Justice. You talk to your guys like Braxton. You can go anywhere in the world you want to and play college basketball, pro basketball. It does not matter. There is nothing like this time you get here in the 14th region.
It just truly means more.
It means more.
You come in and you see, you might have your grandmother and your mother and your father and your entire family. You see it a lot. You packing the gyms out, and it's fun to watch.
Absolutely.
There's not a whole terribly lot to do around here. And, if we love bringing the games online, but there's nothing like the atmosphere here.
For sure. I'm excited to get back to it. We'll talk a little bit about this rich history of Knott County Central. Josh, they're starting to run out of place for banners up here in the rafters.
Yeah, they're going to have to switch it up.
We're going to have to figure something out.
Going to have to go a different direction.
Yep,
different
for
direction.
Sure. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back here with Coach Casey Huff in just a moment. I'm excited about that.
Absolutely.
Great communities attract talented people to live, work, and raise their families. We're committed to delivering future-proof broadband so our friends, families, and neighbors can live rich lives in smart rural communities across America. Your community is our community. We're your rural broadband partners. You do great things. We make great things possible.
My name is Emily, and I'm from Laurel County. When I was searching for a college, I wanted to find a place that felt like home and where I could make a difference. The moment I stepped on Alice Lloyd's campus, I knew this was where I belonged. There's a sense of community here and a focus on serving others that you can't find at other colleges. For me, it wasn't just about continuing education. It was about being a part of something bigger. Apply now to find your home at alc.edu.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Are we on? We're back. Listen, I'm so excited sitting here with the head coach of the Knott County Central Patriots, Coach Casey Huff. I get nervous. I can't even talk when I'm around.
Great. Hang in there.
Listen, I'm so excited to sit here and talk with you. Casey, me and Josh were just talking a minute ago how blessed we have been to cover games. When you think mountain basketball in Eastern Kentucky, a couple gyms really come to mind, and it's Memorial Gym in Hazard and Morton Combs Athletic Complex here in Hindman, Kentucky. I don't know that there's much better atmosphere. The history in these gyms, the games that have been played in these gyms, just amazing.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Yeah, I know we don't take it for granted playing in here every day, practicing in here. Just a beautiful facility. Custodial staff's done a fantastic job getting everything clean and getting it ready for the tournament. But, you know, as the kids say today, it's got, what's aura? It's got aura. It's got some aura, yeah. Like, the gym's cool. I mean, if you're in here at night and the lights are kind of off, these upper lights, and you just got somebody in here getting shots up, it's just a very cool feeling. So there's definitely some spiritual value to the gymnasium for sure.
Absolutely. I was telling Wes earlier, that shot that you and I were able to get when we were doing your interview for the hype video last year with the illuminated K in the background, and that's a really cool shot, and one I kind of hang my hat on. You know, we had you all lit up with some studio lighting, and it was really cool.
You killed all that last year. You're the best. Go.
He's got the skills, man. He's got more skills than I can imagine.
He's good. He's good. He's the real deal. Josh is the real deal.
Casey, we've been talking about, we kicked this off on Monday night with the girls' 14th region tournament over in Hazard. And one of the things we mentioned with that, obviously with your wife Megan coaching the girls in the 14th region, you completely understand this. Some of the best first-round matchups in that girls' tournament that you've seen in some time, some really good games. But when you look here at the start of the boys tonight, it's the same way today and tomorrow. Some of the best first-round matchups for a region tournament I can remember in some time. A lot of these games are going to be neck and neck and absolute dogfights.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I think it's one of those seasons where obviously Hazard's your heavy favorite, but there's a lot of parity after that, and there's a lot of matchup problems that go both ways. Yeah. So it creates for a really interesting game strategically and planning for it. It's really interesting just trying to look at it from both perspectives. I know, like, for instance, this first game, you know, they're going to have a hard time guarding Breathitt and containing Sperry, but in the same sense, man, Breathitt has to come out and guard Prairie Central, and you've got 5 guys out there that can pass, dribble, and shoot, so it makes for a great matchup. And I think you see that across the board. So, yeah, I think they're going to be really fun. You know, first round upsets, what better time to get an upset? You get 4 days to prepare for a basketball game, which is a lot of fun to see how those pan out. So, yeah, for sure. Same thing with the girls' side.
Yeah. We're excited. We were talking about anytime you get a first-round matchup like this with Coach Shannon Hoskins, Coach Jeff Honeycutt, and even looking at tomorrow night, you've got matchups like with you and Al Holland. It's going to be great games. Thinking about this game we're getting ready to watch right here, Casey, obviously you're going to be watching too because of the possibility of which team you might face in the next round when everybody advances. What do you look for in a game like this? Obviously, we know what Austin Sperry is going to do. You know what you're going to get from Austin Sperry, but you've got 2 teams here that are capable of putting up a lot of points very quick from outside.
Yeah, I mean, for me, Jeff Honeycutt, if you just look above you here, there's multiple banners on the ladies' side that he won. So he's been here and done this. And then, in my opinion, Al Holland, GOAT, tournament coach-wise, Shannon Hoskins is just really hard to beat. He is going to be ultimate preparation. He always has a really great game plan. He's one of those coaches, like, if you're watching the game from the stands, I can immediately tell everything he's trying to accomplish. So his guys are bought in. They understand the scheme. Strategically, they're bought in. They've done their homework. They've done their scout. So I always enjoy watching the Shannon Hoskins team postseason. I think he does a tremendous job. But, again, you got a lot of really good coaches. I know all of them will be prepared. We've got a lot of great players in these mountains. I'm just kind of ready to watch it unfold.
Absolutely.
Well, Casey, you mentioned you called Al Holland the GOAT a minute ago. Obviously, you have a matchup coming up against him here shortly. It has to be a pretty good feeling to have that game here on your home court.
It does. You know, shout out to our boy Winston Lee. He's caused me this stress and anxiety. As I told my team, I was caught in the crosshairs. We were caught in the crosshairs of destiny. It's divine intervention that Jenkins is the Cinderella story. I'm so happy for those guys. But because of that situation and because we did not win that basketball game, we draw the best team out the gate. And for me, personally rather see them early than the second round because at least you get 4 days to prepare.
Sure.
But you could give us 3 weeks. I mean, Al Holland's Al Holland, and that team is good. Everybody that plays for them, 1 through 8, can play the game, and they're the most disciplined team in the region. So it's going to be a fun matchup, but this is what it's about. It's about opportunity and just embracing this opportunity and just kind of seeing where Destiny's got us going.
Absolutely. Casey, I know you've probably not gotten a lot of sleep lately. I know you and what the game means to you, and I know how you prepare for the game, and I know that that's been on your mind heavy and getting your guys ready for that matchup. So one of the things I love to do when I'm tired is I love to eat. Have you been to the hospitality room yet?
You know, I'm the opposite.
Okay.
I think I just fast and starve myself and try to get into a spiritual mindset like Kyrie Irving. I don't think it's going to pay off, but it may.
And on the other hand, I would do your part. I would do your. Yeah, I love coming to Knox.
They do have Italian. It's spaghetti and spaghetti and lasagna. So they got a good and the green beans have bacon grease in them.
I wouldn't trade the fried bologna sandwiches for it.
No, me either.
I wouldn't trade the fried bologna sandwiches for it.
No, me either, man.
Coach, I appreciate you hopping on here with us. We wish you nothing but the best luck. Always a pleasure.
Thank you,
to talk
Coach.
to you.
Pal. Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Thanks,
We'll
guys.
be right back.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with a click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
Harmonic presents the Boys 14th Region Tournament on HT24.
He loves mine.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Boys Double Quick 14th Regional Basketball Tournament from Knott County Central High School. Hometown 24 and WYMT welcomes all of you aboard. Manus Blair, Jim McCauley, David Adams with you. First game is just about 9 or 10 minutes away. It's the Commodores of Perry County Central taking on the Breathitt County Bobcats. Manus, this Bobcat team is very capable of running some high numbers off.
Yeah, and you know, the last time we had the Bobcats, Spurry went crazy. So, and he may very well go crazy tonight, but they're very capable of doing it, and everything goes through Austin Spurry, and that includes the shooters in the corner, Collins and Honeycutt, and then you've got the big two inside, and that's Braxton Turry and Kanan Gross.
I think it's very important that Turry and Gross has a very good ball game tonight, Manus.
Yeah, and you know, the matchups is going to be from can they play man-to-man like they did last time against Perry Central, or will they go to a zone and will Coach Honeycutt kind of mix it up throughout the game?
Jim, Perry County Central, a outside shooting team. At times they'll have 5 out doing the shooting. They're led by Mr. Woods, and he can pull the trigger.
Yeah, you know, and such a contradictory style between Perry and Breathitt. You know, Perry, they're going to go 5 out. They're going to push the ball, try to get into Breathitt's bench, which is kind of an Achilles heel for Breathitt this year. You know, Trayton, we know that Trayton's going to be Trayton. That's one thing that's a constant with this game. So it's going to be up to a couple of these other guys, Sumner, Bacon, if they can contribute in the offensive category for Perry to be able to hang with Breathitt tonight.
Well, you mentioned styles, and it is. Breathitt is a unique style. Spurry leads the way for them and kind of runs the offense when he sets other people up. Terry on the basket's been playing extremely well. You all got to see him play not long ago, and he was playing on top of his game, by the way.
Yeah, he and Gross both played exceptional in the last game we had.
They did, and if you look at Perry, really had times of shooting it well and had times, they cool off. That's not like them because they're normally a very good shooting team.
Well, from three, they shoot 36.9%. And, from the free throw line, you just can't foul them.
No.
They don't shoot a whole lot of free throws, but when they do shoot them, they knock them down. They're shooting, as a team, 75.5%.
And when you hear 36% from the three, that's not a crazy number, but the volume of threes they shoot really translates into a lot of points.
Right.
Well, we've got a good crowd coming into the Morton Combs Athletic Complex. Glad all of you are along tonight to see some great basketball action right here at Knott County Central High School. The girls is set, and guys, Friday night we'll be back down at Hazard at Final Four, they call it, on the road to Rupp. And Letcher will meet Hazard, and then you have Knott County with a tough game going to play the Bobcats too, and not look good last night. All the kids are playing well, and I tell you, Breathitt County, very impressive too. So,
Manus and I talked about it on the way home. From the first game that we watched with Breathitt County girls to now, by far the most improved team in the region.
Right.
And you got to give kudos to Coach Hayes in that development of his girls and understanding the system. And the same way with the other three. You don't get to the semifinals if you're not playing well and you're not doing what the coach wants you to do.
Absolutely right. Just about 5 or 6 minutes away from Breathitt and Prairie boys tipping off here. And, guys, I think it's going to be crucial the first 3 or 4 minutes of this game for one team or the other, because you get a bad start in the regional tournament. Sometimes it's hard to catch up, Manus.
Yeah, and last 2 nights we've been at the 14th region at Hazard with the girls, and largely some of them have got off to a good start, others not. But you want that momentum to start, and you want to get your crowd involved in the basketball game. When you look around, Breathitt County and Prairie Central both with a good crowd already here, and you just want your crowd to get into it. You want to get into it. Everything that you've done on your walk through and talked about prior to the game, you want them focused on it. You don't need to rah, because both teams are excited and the adrenaline's going to be flowing. And, you want to get off to that good start and understand what the assignment is for tonight's game.
Well, Manus, I'm going to give the advantage to Breathitt there. They've got a lot of kids that were here last year, great run through the region, very senior-dominated team. Perry a little younger. And when you talk about the first 3 minutes, a lot of times when you're young, the first 3 minutes is simply adrenaline overload.
Yeah.
And who comes out and can just will their style of play early is going to make a big difference down the road.
But, there's really going to be an X factor in this game. A player that we may not think will be involved in the decision of who wins and loses, that X person. And I think it's going to be for Breathitt County, I think it's going to be Joseph Honeycutt or Peyton Collins. And when I look at Prairie Central, I think it's going to be Landon Miller. He came out last year, and he had a really good game. And then I think if it's not Landon Miller, I think it's going to be someone off the bench, either Prater or Robinson.
Absolutely. Tonight you've got to have everything clicking, guys. It's regional tournament. You can't hold nothing back. Defense, I think we'll see these teams play a little different defense than we may have during the season tonight, guys.
Yeah. Well, you want to try to keep, we've talked about this all year because we get a lot of the Breathitt games. You want to force Sperry into the outside shot. Now, not saying that he's not capable of making a bunch of them, but when he gets in the paint, he's going to do one of 2 things, and both of those equal 2 points. He's going to score, or he's going to get in the air and find the double team and get it to the open man. So, Perry has got to focus on keeping Sperry free throw line out if possible.
And you remember the game we did down at Jackson, they backed it up, let him shoot those outside shots. He was able to knock those down, And as a result of that, it set up the rest of his game in taking it into the paint. He got to the free throw line, and he is an exceptionally good free throw shooter.
Yes, he is. Also, Gross, a nice free throw shooter for that. Turry will go to the line. So you're talking about both clubs tonight. We'll make you pay on the foul, guys.
Well, you know, I mentioned Perry Central shooting 75.5. Breathitt County shoots 74.6.
But the difference on that, Manus, is Perry will be preliminary outside shooting and doesn't get into the paint to draw the fouls.
Right.
And we've seen that every game we've had them. Woods will drive in and draw the fouls, but the other players not as much frequency at the free throw line as Breathitt, who likes to pound it in the paint.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, well, the starting lineups and the tip from the Morton Combs Athletic Complex. It's the boys' 14th Regional Tournament, and glad you're with us. We're coming back.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
My name is Colby, and I'm from Leslie County, Kentucky. I chose Alice Lloyd College because of the Appalachian Leader Scholarship, which covers my tuition. Attending Alice Lloyd College without worrying about the cost is priceless. Also, through the Student Work Program, ALC is helping me grow as a person. Here, I'm building character and leadership skills that will help me impact the future of the Appalachian region. Come visit us or learn more at alc.edu.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Just want to watch the game.
Dad, turn on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome aboard to the 14th Regional Tournament here in Knott County Central High School. Hometown 24, WYMT getting ready to give you all the coverage of this first game. Breathitt County and Perry County Central, and now it's time for the lineups.
And first will be the visitors on the scoreboard, the Perry County Central Commodores. 17 and 11, 10 and 5 in the region. Winners of 5 of the last 7, coached by Mr. Shannon Hoskins. Number 11, senior guard, Trayton Woods, averaging 18.9 on the season. Number 13, senior guard, Tyson Neese, averaging 6.9 points. Number 12, sophomore guard, Landon Miller, averaging 9.8 on the season. Number 23, junior forward, Mason Sumner, averaging 7.2. And number 2, senior forward, Bo Bacon, averaging 10.2. And once again, the Commodores coached by Mr. Shannon Hoskins.
Shannon, a very experienced coach, guys. He's really proved himself in the region with some regional championships and does a nice job with his club. They always playing 100%.
And now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Breathitt County Bobcats, 21-8 on the season. Number 23, senior forward, Joseph Honeycutt, averaging 7 points a game. Number 12, senior forward, Braxton Turry, averaging 10 points on the season. Number 14, senior guard, Austin Spurry, averaging 22.6 points. Number 11, sophomore guard, Peyton Collins, averaging 7.6. And number 20, senior center, Kanan Gross, averaging 7.3. The Bobcats are coached by Mr. Jeff Honeycutt.
When Gross and Turry is having their game, guys, they're tough in the paint. Anybody that they play will have a tough assignment.
And, you know, you've got, guys, you've got Gross and Turry, and I'm going to watch for the matchups right away on who's going to guard them and what happens from there.
Manus Blair, Jim McCauley, David Adams, and all the crew is getting ready to go.
And as we step in, the officials, as with the girls, are from the 13th region, and Austin Spurry will go up against Bo Bacon.
Keys to the game for the Commodores.
Hey, Commodores need to make it an up and down game. Just try to front in the post to keep the ball from getting entered in.
Minus the Bobcats.
Bobcats got to shoot good from the outside, pound that thing in, and control the boards.
Looks like a man defense starting to set up by the Bobcats.
And Bacon goes in, being guarded by Turry, and Gross being guarded, he's guarding Tyson Neese.
Well, they switched.
And they're going to call a moving screen, and I believe that was against Mason Sumner.
You know, you can pick up if you're a player how they're going to call the game, and you've got to adjust to it.
That's a hard guard in there in the inside.
And there goes Spurry up, and it goes in.
5-footer right off from the block. He gets it to go.
Saw right away posting Spurry up on the block. Bacon trying to beat Turry off the dribble. And there's a miss. Rebound comes down to Spurry. Honeycutt 3. Doesn't go. Rebound comes down to Gross. Has the avenue over his head, puts it in.
Nice rebound by Gross. And we got a 30-second timeout by Perry as Breathitt County has scored both of them in the paint, guys, and they have a lot of athletic ability there, Manus.
Well, that's the advantage, David.
Yeah,
that's the advantages. And they've got to go inside. If they don't, then that's to the advantage of Perry Central. And then Perry Central, like Jim said in the pregame, they want to push that thing up early and get those shots off. They want whoever Gross and Turry is guarding, they're going to try to take them to the lane. So far, so good with Gross and Turry keeping them out of the lane.
Well, Breathitt's switching on every screen.
Yeah.
And that's going to cause some mismatches that Perry's got to take advantage of.
Perry Central will have the basketball with 6:57 to go. Breathitt County leading 4-0 as the Commodores will come in the front court.
Miller with a basketball, backtracks. As David said, they do the 5 out, trying to beat him, and there's Woods with a beat and puts it off the board and good.
Nice move by Woods. A little hesitation there, but.
Yeah. Well, I mean, recognizing the switch and who you're going to take is going to be a big deal for Perry.
Terry and Gross trying to get position. Gross going against Bacon down low. Backs, finds the angle, misses it. Terry bulls his way up and puts it in.
Terry just used strength that time, and that's all it was, his strength to get the bucket.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to stay in a man against them down there.
Nice with the basketball, going with the offset screen. Woods once again gets into the lane, turns, goes up, it doesn't go. Rebound comes down to Spurry.
Tough shot.
Up to Collins, 3. Doesn't go long. Rebound's going to go off of Gross.
I want to tell you about Breathitt also. Breathitt is so strong that they will put a body against you and you'll be on the go where you can't rebound.
Yeah. We call that displacement, David.
It is, and they can displace
they can
you.
Really move
the only rebound you're going to get underneath is when it goes through the basket. So
you are right.
That's exactly what you're taught to do, and that long rebound comes to your side. Perry Central running the staggered screen off of weak side. Woods waves through. Bacon 3. Goes long. Rebound comes down to Collins. Up to Terry. Jump step. Oh, and he is fouled. And if that's Sumner, that will be his second, and it is.
Sumner was there. His arm went up. He thought he was all right, but the whistle blew.
You look at Terry and you look at him. He's a slow guy that plays in the paint.
Yeah.
He just made a move that a lot of guards can't make in our region.
Yep, 78% misses the first one, and Robinson will take Sumner after getting that second foul. Braxton Terry on the year has, as we've said numerous times, has improved his free throw shooting, and as I say that, he misses the second one.
Little nerve still out there, guys. Big game, and you can tell it's important by the air in here.
And it's going to be a holding foul on the opposite side.
It's going to go on Miller.
And it looks like it's going to be on Collins.
Yeah.
Collins is first, team's first. Three by Bacon, good.
22-footer, right side.
Shoots 39% from the 3.
6-5 our score, 4:58 to go.
Spurry gets Nice up in the air. It rolls and it goes in.
Elbow jumper sideways, guys. 8-5.
What he does isn't very conventional.
And Bacon beats off, and he is fouled.
I think Terry got too close to him that time, and he was able to drive
Spurry
around.
is going to pick up.
Yeah.
And that will send Bacon to the line where he's a 60% free throw shooter. Coach Honeycutt asking the official what transpired as Bacon makes the first.
8-6 our score. Coach Shannon Hoskins, Coach Jeff Honeycutt. Both coaches very successful.
The second one is good. Bacon with 5.
When Bacon able to hit that 3 the first time, kind of enabled him to get the drive the second time.
Yes, you're exactly right. Cleared the side for Collins. He's got the angle, misses it, but there is Terry fighting for it. Goes up with the opposite hand, puts it in.
Very strong and soft touch to put it in.
Give him 4.
Yeah, we've said it. If Terry and Gross could be in double figures, it bodes really well for the Breathitt County.
And with the screen, you notice right there, Miller ghosted the screen and went back. They just didn't see him. So look for Perry Central, and that's going to be a walk. Good call by the official. But you look, when they're automatically switching, like Jim says, they're going to ghost the screen and go back. So they've got to be aware of that, and Breathitt County's got to be aware of that as well.
Lead to a wide open layup.
Absolutely. 3:56 to go, 10-7, Bobcats by 3.
Turry backing Robinson, who came in for Sumner, and it's going to be a turnover, I believe. Nope, Woods was on the line.
Breathitt got a break right there, guys, because Woods had that picked off. A nice hustle.
Yeah, it was
by
great
Mr.
backside.
Woods.
Yeah, great backside help there.
Honeycutt gets it into Gross, and they'll set. Spurry into the lane with a pivot, goes up, knocked away by Woods, and he will retain it. Spurry, 3, good.
21-footer, and Spurry
doing what Sperry does, David.
Yes, he does.
And being very looking forward to his offense. He's got 7. Robinson has the angle on Honeycutt, reverse, and puts it in.
Honeycutt maybe come up just a step too much, guys.
And, you know, with that 5 out, you've got no weak side help a lot of times.
No, you're on your own.
Yep.
Spurry coming off the screen. Nope, he throws it back over, setting up Turry underneath. There's the double team, but he's fouled on the floor.
Guys, that's the only way they're going to stop him. Unless they confront and keep the pass from coming in, because once he gets a hold of the ball, he is a bear.
Well, they're playing behind him, so if they play behind him, that means the person on that side's got to dig down, which opens up the kickback for the 3. So either that or you have to front, and right now they're electing to play behind the post. As I say that, Robinson comes to the top side, and there he goes into Gross. Robinson on him. Honeycutt had the avenue right there, elected not to take it.
But, you know, when they enter it in on Honeycutt's side, you can't afford to dig down.
And they're going to call a foul right there. And it looks like it's going to be on Bacon, I believe. And that is correct. His first, 4th team foul. So for the next 2:35, it will be the bonus for Breathitt County. Neese overplaying the pass to Spurry. Goes into Turry against Bacon up, and he puts it in.
I just don't know if they have an answer for that strength right there, guys.
You're going to have to front him and just deny the pass into him and make him throw a good entry-level pass over the top.
And you got to put a lot of pressure on the basketball, so the entry is not that easy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Bacon with a back dribble going up against Honeycutt, goes into the lane, goes up and puts it in.
Nice move there.
Bacon really having himself a nice
steal on the basketball, and Woods puts it in. Big, quick 4 points necessary and needed by Purry Central. Gross goes to the baseline, gives it up to Turry, misses it. Tip goes to Woods, got 3 against 3. Woods hesitation dribble off the board and good, and there's a foul.
You know, I thought down here that Turry didn't use no board, and I thought it cost him the bucket.
But you know, he doesn't use the board a lot.
I know, but down here you see Mr. Woods use the old glass, and he's going to get the chance to put the Commodores in the head for the first time tonight, guys.
86% for the season. And it rattles and goes, and Stallard will come in, and Gross will go out, so that changes the dynamic a little bit of Breathitt County's offense now.
Yeah, he's another shooter. Yeah, he gets room, he'll put it up, and
a little bit better defensive matchup for Breathitt.
Yeah.
And, you know, right away here, Purry Central has battled back and taken the lead, guys, and let's see if we go right back to Turry on the block. Collins with a jumper, and it goes long. Rebound comes down to Woods. Woods going up against Collins, side steps and puts it in.
Woods with a drive and starting up his game, guys.
And, you know, you're looking at some premier players right now. Trayton Woods, Austin Sperry, 2 of the best in the region.
And
under a minute.
A lot of postseason experiences.
Yes.
Woods has 9 points in the first quarter. Stallard dribbling it out. No pressure on the basketball right now as Robinson works his way out.
They move Sperry down into the post.
And there goes Miller. He goes to the gap, goes up and misses it. Collins affected that layup. Under 30 seconds goes into Turry, bulls his way again and puts it in.
Nice move by Turry. Good pass from Honeycutt. Now we got 20 on the clock, guys.
And that's 8 for Turry in the first quarter.
But it's obvious that's been their game plan. Pound the ball down low. And when they start forcing these double teams, it's going to really turn Sperry loose in the paint.
Robinson, 3. It rattles and goes.
Big shot by Robinson.
And it's stolen, but they're not going to get it off, and that will end the first quarter.
21-17 our score. Prairie Central leading. We'll take a break. Second quarter coming up.
My name is Isabella, and I am from Madison County, Kentucky. Instead of choosing a larger university, I chose to attend Alice Lloyd College because I wanted a more personal college experience. The small class sizes provide a close relationship between students and professor that isn't possible at any other university. ALC is more than a place to learn, it is a place to grow, serve, and lead. Learn more at alc.edu.
No one likes an uninvited guest, especially when that guest is a potentially dangerous pest. So call Bluegrass Pest Management and let the pros take care of your problem. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, providing much-needed jobs to local people. With 3 locations in Hazard, London, and Hindman, they treat rats, mice, roaches, bedbugs, termites, and many more. Open Monday through Friday and now servicing all of Kentucky. Say goodbye to your uninvited guests today. Call Bluegrass Pest Management.
21-17 our score. Commodores taking the lead there late in that first quarter. And guys, it's going to be everything we thought it was. Pressure on every shot. You can bet on it. And it'll be Breathitt's basketball as we get started back. No, it's going to be the Commodores basketball. I thought. No, it's right. We're right.
Landon Miller was trying to play the
Landon
referee.
Miller, he tried, and you can't blame a young man for trying, guys. I don't blame him.
Yeah, and Breathitt County, of course, will inbound it. And we have the same 5 that ended the second quarter on both teams.
Yes, we do, as Gross still on the
Sperry doesn't
bench.
try to take this on his own right here.
Sperry will go down and get a block, in my opinion, guys, if possible. If Gross won't set him a back screen, maybe something there.
So they've got a 4 and with 1 in, and Stallard loses the basketball. Turnover, Breathitt County.
They doubled Stallard. He had a hard time, and that's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 costly turnovers here in the last minute and a half have really changed the momentum.
Yes, it has.
Nice with the basketball on the 1-4 high set, and the ball's thrown, and Woods able to rescue it. Sidesteps Honeycutt off the board, misses it. Spurry made him alter the shot. Spurry with it up to Honeycutt. Back to Spurry, 3. Rose doesn't go, making way up to get the rebound. Tyson East looks over to Coach Hoskins and calls out a play. Backdoor set up for Bacon, puts it in.
Nice play. Turry turned his head, and it cost him a bucket.
Honeycutt, wide open 3. Doesn't go. Bacon with another rebound.
Honeycutt got a good look, guys.
Yeah, he doesn't miss
makes that happen.
East 3. Looks long. Rebound comes down to Stallard, and we got a timeout by Coach Honeycutt.
It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll keep it right here.
And you know, Honeycutt, wide open, he's usually a pretty solid shooter when he squares up like that. But you really hate to take that shot with nobody under the board to rebound.
Well, what that does, if he misses it, then it opens up a up-and-down game for Prairie Central. But, you know, like you said, Honeycutt, 38% three-point shooter. He's got to really take that shot because he's just wide open.
Yeah, he had to, Manus. You're right. I mean, he's such a good shooter.
And we watched him at Breathitt last week. You know, knock down 4 or 5 threes that were deep threes.
Yeah, and you know the thing about it is, if you do miss it, then it opens up the transition game for Prairie County Central. Neese had the wide open 3 that time. He just didn't knock it down. But just a change, you know, the style of basketball. And I'm sure that Coach Honeycutt is saying, don't forget how we got to where we are.
Yeah. You know, tonight, guys, you get in the regional tournament play, the goals get a little smaller. The free throws are hard to make, and it's a lot of pressure on these kids. And
but now, if I make 2 or 3 in a row,
you feel different about it. You do.
But that's where the advantage of a Trayton Woods and Austin Sperry, who've been here, done that.
Yeah.
You know, they're not going to treat this. You know, this is another game for them.
Yep. Breathitt will have the ball as we start back. 6:45, second quarter.
It's Sperry with the basketball.
They went to 2-3 right here? They're just playing a sagging man.
They're just sagging man as much as they can, put no pressure on the ball. Stallard, pump fake, step, 3. Oh, doesn't go. And there's Bacon with his third, and he is fouled, and that's going to be on Collins, and that will be his second foul.
Guys, the Bobcats are getting good looks. You know, that's a good shot for Collins.
You know, the thing about it was Stallard, he did the old Noah sidestep and Kobe Brea, and he had his feet under him. And once again, he's a very good three-point shooter.
Guys, Bo Bacon has went to war on the boards down here. He's came away with 2 big rebounds the last 2 possessions.
Prater in for Prairie Central, the freshman.
He's a good shooter as well. Prater will take the 3 ball as well.
And Honeycutt is going to pick up his second foul.
Yeah, that switch is hard on Honeycutt. Wood's so quick.
And, you know, he holds the right dribble, waits till you come up, and then switches to the left and takes off with the left hand. Coach Honeycutt trying to get Honeycutt out, but they got the ball in play.
Breathitt in that pressured man defense as the Commodores are running really 5 out, guys. Back screen back at the foul line, Manus.
He's coming back up in a reset. Bacon trying to take Turry, who came back into the basketball game. There goes Neese, and it's blocked by blocked by Spurry.
Listen, guys, Sperry's head was above the rim right there.
It was indeed.
And the coaching staff of Prairie Central wanted a go 10. From our angle, we couldn't tell. Spurry 3 misses it. Bacon had it knocked away, and it will be Prairie Central basketball.
Yeah, Bacon doing a great job down there banging with the bigs.
And McGinnis will come in for Honeycutt, who picked up that second foul.
And Breathitt, you know, we've said the Achilles heel all year. They've got a very short bench.
Yes.
They can't afford to get in a lot of foul trouble.
McGinnis, a junior for Coach Honeycutt. Woods backs it up. Working the ball side to side. Woods step. 3 on the 3, and it's missed. And Stallard says, I did not hit him. And the official says otherwise. His first, and that will send Woods, who is 1 for 1, to the line for 3.
Woods, such a good free throw shooter. He's the last guy you want to get there.
Yeah, he's money in the bank up there.
And it rattles and goes.
24-17. Commodore's largest lead at 7.
Woods in double figures with 10.
Make it 8. And if you're Breathitt, you don't want to get down 10 or 11 to this club because they will play 5 out and really
turn it around.
Yeah.
Turn it over and over and over. And Woods makes the trifecta.
Yeah, look for Breathitt. You know, that's Sperry decides to take over, and he knows when they need a bucket, and he's going to do something very aggressive.
I think they're going to widen everybody out some and let Mr. Spurry go to work if the Commodores is going to stay in the man, and I think you'll see some offside help if you're Coach Hoskins cutting the lane off.
Well, it's got the makings of a zone as Spurry knocks the 3 down in the corner. Give him double figures with 10. Big time shot in that situation.
Yep, cuts the lead to 6, guys.
Woods with a fake gets into the lane, goes right into the defender and puts it in.
Tough shot, Jim.
And he did exactly the right thing. He attacked. You know, he didn't try to fade away from the contact and took him into the go.
Spurry 3, 2 in a row.
Spurry says, guys, just watch the game and sit back because it's Spurry time.
13 for Spurry.
Third 3 for him.
Yeah,
Prater into the lane, and that's going to be a block. Stallard never got into a guarding position.
No.
That's going to be his second.
Both Woods and Spurry having a big-time game so far.
So now Bobcats 2 on Collins, 2 on Stallard, and 2 on Honeycutt. Kick out to Woods.
It's a tough guard right here for this young man.
Goes into the lane, kicker to Prater, and it's long, and and it's going to be a undercut foul, I believe, on Robinson, and it is. And that will be Robinson's second foul.
Boy, Sperry came down a little awkward right there on a high. He's just a high flyer.
Yeah, he is.
And Miller will come in for Robinson, who picked up that second foul.
Robinson come in and worked hard for the Commodores, guys.
So now for Perry County, Sumner has 2 and Robinson has 2 as we near the 4-minute mark.
Nice will have the assignment on Spurry still.
Terry trying to get position. Nice skip pass.
Yeah, I'll give Bacon a lot of credit down there. He's hanging in there with him.
Opening up for the 2-man game. Spurry goes into the lane. Blocked by Bacon.
I thought Spurry had his teammate in the corner over there, guys.
Neese has the avenue off the board and puts it in.
Nice touch by Nice. 30-23, leads at 7.
Spurry, 3. Can it be 3 in a row? Nope, it's off. McGinnis with the rebound. Spin dribble by Stallard. Floater doesn't go.
Gotta hit
another
those,
rebound
guys.
by Bacon. Nice looking to give it up on the transition. And Woods makes a step back, and he stepped on the sideline.
I was looking for him to launch at, guys, to be honest with you. I mean, he's so capable of anywhere on the floor.
Oh, yeah, his range is exceptional.
Just over 3 minutes.
Listen, the tempo is very much favoring Prairie Central right now. They've really moved this into an up-and-down game.
Spurry into the lane, gets Prater up in there, probably should have went, and comes up short, gets his own rebound, puts it back in.
30-25, leads at 5 with 2:40.
Gives Spurry 15. Woods is going to be called for the push-off, and that's going to be Woods' first foul. And turnover, Prairie Central. Nice job by Stallard getting in guarding position, and then Woods never said a word. He understood that that's what he'd done.
Guys, Spurry is mighty tired.
Yeah.
He plays a lot of minutes. And
at a high level.
At a high level. You're right, Jamie.
Going into Braxton Turry, gives it up to Gross for the 15-footer. It's long, tapped by Turry, and it will be Prairie Central basketball.
He thought his shooter was over there, guys. Turry did.
Yep.
And everybody crashed the board, and there was nobody over there to get it.
Two-minute mark. Nice set up for Bacon, reverse, puts it in. Nice call by Coach Hoskins. Give Bacon double figures with 11. Spurry to the baseline, fakes, goes up, and he is going to be fouled. And that will send him to the line.
You know how many times just his athletic ability bails him out. You know, he gets up in the air, and you're like, what's he doing? And he'll lean in and draw contact on the shot.
Want to welcome aboard tonight Coach John L. Smith, former coach of the Louisville Cardinals, Arkansas. Looking in tonight, him and Rick Adams. Glad to have him along from down in Shelbyville, guys.
And Spurry will make his first 75% on the season. And as I mentioned, a big foul call there as Bacon will pick up his second foul.
You would think Coach Hoskins may get him out because he's very important to this team, guys. You've got to have him in there in the fourth quarter.
If not, they may chew up a little bit of clock here on the offensive end.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be a good decision.
And Spurry makes both.
Nice touch there.
17 in the first half.
There's that backdoor play.
And it's going to be missed by Woods.
Oh, you don't see that very often, guys.
Did not have a really good angle on the backboard that time.
Just a beautiful play, though.
Spurry back behind his back, and it loses the basketball. Turry goes up, and there's going to be a foul. Spurry thought he was fouled on the shot going up. And Braxton Turry will pick up his first, and that will send Prairie Central to the line for the bonus. And Prater will go to the line where Prater is a 69% free throw shooter. Spurry talking to the official says, I got pushed as I went up, and that one rolls in. Nice cushion by Prater on the backspin.
Yeah, the ball just died on the back of the cylinder.
That's what you call great backspin, guys.
That's exactly right. And the second one is good.
1:15, 34-27 their score. Commodores leading.
Commodores packing that lane with a man-to-man. Spurry gives it up to Stallard, 3. Doesn't go. Nice box out by Bacon.
And again, a good shot, guys. A very good shot.
They're just not, besides Perry, everybody else is cold from the outside.
Yes, they are. And Commodores will try to hold this for one with 42 seconds on the clock.
Coach Hoskins calls out, and Spurry, being guarded by Woods, tries to take him off the spin, knocked away by Gross as he goes full body fly. And Spurry goes in. I thought he lost the ball, and he's going to call a timeout while he's lying on the floor.
A headsy play by Spurry.
It was, and Commodores trying to keep that for that shot, guys, and it has been huge for them.
I don't know who's got the possession going into the second half.
Prairie Central has the possession.
Yeah.
Let's see if Coach Hoskins takes out Bacon, who has those 2 fouls here, with 20 seconds.
You would think that would happen.
And I don't believe that's going to happen.
If you're Bobcats, you would think you get around and maybe go at him.
It's too late now. The horn is sounded, so therefore you can't sub. Well, you can sub. You just can't sub in now that the horn is blown. And no subs have gone for either club. So let's see if Breathitt County goes right at Bacon, whoever he's guarding.
Yeah, he's been on Terry, hasn't he, most of the time?
Most of the time he has.
And looks like the Bobcats will put that in play on the baseline. 20 seconds. Plenty of time to get what you're looking for.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll kick it out. And
Commodores are going to stay in tight, guys. Bobcats may have to fire this one from outside. Oh, nice play.
Misses it as Gross ghosted the screen. 1 second. Does he get it off? He does. It goes. It does not.
Had a good opportunity, guys. We played 2 in the Morton Combs Athletic Complex in the boys' 14th regional tournament. 34-27. Commodores leading at the half. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back.
This is the 4th app. I don't remember any of these passwords.
With so many subscriptions, it can be impossible to keep up.
Who said that?
Don't worry about who I am. Worry about all the money you're losing paying for all these subscriptions.
I have to use like 13 to watch all the shows I want to watch.
Then sign up for TVS. With TVS, you have all your favorite shows with just one bill. So stop throwing away money and throw away those subscriptions.
Magellan, what should we do with all this money we save by switching to TVS?
If you're looking for a convenient pharmacy location with a friendly, caring staff, look no further than Hindman Pharmacy, located inside the new Hindman Primary Care Center. Our pharmacy is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 6:30, but always stays open until the last patient is seen. Whether you need to pick up your refills in our drive-thru, need a flavored medicine for your little ones, or something to feel better after a visit to the clinic, the Hindman Pharmacy inside Primary Care has got you covered. Located at 425 Hindman Bypass. Call the Hindman Pharmacy at 785-0513.
Come right to the source and get the region's best basketball coverage. HT24 puts you right in the middle of the action, and it's free to watch on Facebook. Watch the state's most exciting basketball right here with HT24.
In Kentucky, we understand what matters: family, friends, community. But sometimes we hurt. At Mountain Comprehensive Care Center, we believe in hope, and Mountain's behavioral health professionals want to be there for you every step of the way. Together, we can overcome the challenges of depression, PTSD, addiction, and so much more. With behavioral health centers throughout Kentucky, your story of recovery begins at Mountain Comprehensive Care Center.
Welcome back to the boys' 14th regional tournament right here on the campus of Knott County Central High School. Being played Morton Combs Athletic Complex in Coach B.B. King Court. Manus, if you're talking about Prairie Central right now, one thing they're doing well is driving to the basket and doing a nice job of getting some open looks.
Not only that, they've knocked down 8 out of 8 free throws. And that's we kind of mentioned that Breathitt County would get more free throws. Breathitt County has 2 of 4 at half. The previous matchup, Breathitt County made 20 of 21 free throws in Jackson. But when you're looking at it, Prairie Central's doing an outstanding job of running their offense, ran some backdoors. Once, like Jim said, they automatically switching, so you run some backdoors, you do ball watching, and the next thing you know, you've got a layup on the backside.
Jim, Breathitt County relies on Spurry. We know that, but they're going to, some of these other guys are going to have to hit some shots, my man.
Out of the 27 points, I think that Sperry and Terry have, can you tell me, man, it's real quick?
25.
25 of the 27 points are counted by 2 players. So, I mean, Gross is going to have to be, he's missed a couple close-range shots. You know, the other guards have missed several threes. So for Breathitt in the second half, they can't depend on, I mean, Sperry's great. Don't let me say anything different. He is great. But they've got to have some of the complementary players to chip in with 6 or 8 points apiece in the second half.
And, you know,
wants to come out.
And they're playing a man-to-man that looks like a zone because they're not.
No, they're sagging in.
They're
so
sagging
hard.
a whole lot. So if Spurry beats off his man, that means he's taking up 2 to 3 people, which once again leaves those shots open. Breathitt County's got to knock them down.
They do, man.
Stallard, Collins, and Honeycutt,
yes,
they've got to knock them down.
And if they don't, you can come out on Spurry a little more and put a little more pressure. And if they don't have the confidence to hit them, guys,
and you know,
it's going to go the other way.
On defense, David, the switching, you know, Perry has taken advantage of that switch, not only with the backdoor cuts, but waiting to get the matchup they want. And when they get the matchup they want, then they're going to the basket. Yeah. And, I mean, we've not really seen that out of Perry a lot this year. But when it's tournament time, hey, they got a guy down on the bench that knows what's up.
Absolutely, they do. And second half, what do you change if you're Breathitt County, Manus?
I think you really, you continue to go to Turry down low. And through Turry, then he's just got to convert and put it in there. Yeah. And if not, when they dig down or double down, get it out to the 3 guys. And it only takes 1 or 2 to get that momentum going and making those threes.
Yeah, I agree.
We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have some more talk of basketball right here on the boys' 14th regional tournament. Glad you're with us tonight. We're coming back.
In today's world, staying connected is more important than ever. We're not just here to sell you a plan or a phone. We're here to serve you because we live and work right here in the communities we call home. At Appalachian Wireless, you're not just another customer. You're our neighbor, a friend, and a part of our family. We're here to keep you connected to what matters most. Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
For over 25 years, we fought for Kentuckians injured through no fault of their own. During that time, we've traveled all across the country to take that fight to some of the biggest insurance carriers and corporations in the world. That kind of dedication is what's needed to get every dollar you deserve. If you've been injured in a motor vehicle collision caused by someone else's fault, call Bates & Sloan right now and let us fight for you. The first consultation is free, and the attorney you see that first day will be the same attorney you see from the beginning of your case to the end. That's our promise to you at Bates & Sloan.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
We have determined that you have early onset Alzheimer's disease.
Why me? How could I have prevented this?
Research shows that reducing stress levels, not partaking in substance abuse, and being aware of safety measures are a few ways to prevent it.
So how quickly can this progress?
There's no definitive timeline. Everyone is different.
Man, Toyota at the half, 34-27, our score, just over 3 minutes to go. Welcome aboard, Hometown 24, WYMT. Glad to have everyone in, guys. Got a good crowd here tonight as the crowd continues to get bigger.
Yeah, and it's going to get bigger by halftime of this one. When you have a gym like the Morton Combs Athletic Complex can hold a lot of people. A lot of people come and watch both games early. They don't wait on anything else. So one of the best places in the mountains that you can come watch basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's hallowed ground. I mean, you know, when you've got Breathitt, you got Perry, you're playing at Morton Combs. Wow.
Not a bad seat in the house, guys.
And then you've got Jenkins, who's not been in the region in quite some time. So everybody in Jenkins
is
going to be here.
Oh, the green's filling up over there.
And then, you know, of course, Powell County always brings a good crowd. So you better get here. If you're watching this first game, you plan on coming, you better come on.
Yeah, you'll be parking in Hollybush.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Night we got Jenkins and Powell County. That game will be coming up, guys, about 25 minutes after this one. First time Jenkins has been in the regional tournament in a long, long time, Manus.
Hey, you know, we talked about on the way down here, WSGS had put a really cool fact on. The last regional tournament game that Jenkins won, 1968.
Oh, my goodness. We're going to take a break. When we come back, the third quarter, second half, we'll be ready to get underway right here. You want to stay with us?
TVS has made a commitment to bringing you the best channel lineups and most diverse video packages available. We are proud to introduce Broadband TV, our newest and most affordable video package yet. 48 of the most watched channels we offer, some new channels only available with this package, and over 300 of the best free ad-supported channels available, all for only $29.95.
Great communities attract talented people to live, work, and raise their families. We're committed to delivering future-proof broadband so our friends, families, and neighbors can live rich lives in smart rural communities across America. Your community is our community. We're your rural broadband partners. You do great things. We make great things possible.
Welcome back to the boys' 14th regional tournament right here on the campus of Knott County Central High School. 34-27 our score. Commodores leading over the Bobcats as the second half is getting ready to start back. The Commodores will have the basketball to start back this quarter. And guys, I want to tell you, first 3 minutes are very crucial to both teams. You can bet.
I'm very interested to see how Breathitt comes out defensively and offensively this half.
Well, and, you know, you've got 3 on both teams with 2 fouls. So, you know, that can change with a back tip there by Spurry, and he is fouled by Neese.
Guys, that just saved a human highlight dunk right there. Because if he got the ball out and open, we were going to get it.
It'd be throw it down time, no question about it.
And that's Tyson Neese's second foul right off the bat within the first 5 seconds. But Jim is exactly correct.
There's where you come in, guys, handling the basketball low, protecting it from the defense.
Kicker to Honeycutt, 3. Comes up short, rebound comes down to Sumner. Sumner didn't play a whole lot in the first half due to those 2 fouls. Miller, straight line cut, misses it. And he is going to be fouled. And that foul will be on Gross. And Gross will pick up his first. And that will send Miller, who did not score in the first half, to the line.
Manus, I was kind of surprised they didn't call goaltending on that hard slap to the backboard, too. Yeah. That's something that's become more of an emphasis, and we've not seen it called lately.
You know, he was going in at a tough angle, guys. That shot was going to be hard to make anyway. I'm telling you.
And Miller misses the first of 2, has 76%.
One more coming for the Commodores as holding on to a 7-point lead right now, make it 8. Spurry still got at least 2 players, guys, in the paint when Spurry has the basketball out front.
Kicker to Collins.
Well, somebody's got to get hot from the perimeter.
Yeah. And here comes the screen from Turry. Spurry with a 3. And it's long. Rebound comes down to Collins. Back to Spurry. Spurry goes in. He's fouled, and he puts it in. And that's the 3rd foul on Bacon.
And guys, correct me if I'm wrong, Bo Bacon may be the most important player on Perry's team right now because what he can do defensively.
And he's been rebounding well. He led them in rebounds in the first half.
Spurry will try to convert. Got 19 points.
The old-fashioned 3-point play.
And he does. And even bigger, the 3rd foul on Bacon. They can ill afford for him to pick up another quick foul. Perry Central turning it left to right. Bacon gives it up to Woods, has the mismatch. Goes behind his back, left-hand dribble. Gives it up to Tyson Neese, 3. Good.
Tyson got set, both feet set, good follow through. That's how you shoot the basketball.
Prototypical point guard. You know, he doesn't really, he never takes a shot outside of the frame of what the offense gives him.
And that was set up by Woods as Collins 3. It's long, tipped by Miller, and Bacon will recover it.
Yeah, but Perry Central doing a great job on the boards.
Yes, they are. And putting a body on the Bobcats when the shot goes up.
And the more you turn that over, the more you wear down the defense through the screens and the movement. Miller into the lane, left hand off the board. He misses it. Spurry with a rebound. He's got numbers. Goes through, and that's going to be a and-one opportunity, and Bacon picks up his 4th foul.
Yeah, really, really poor judgment on Bacon right there. Should have just let him go on in.
You know, it was there, and you really couldn't stop it, guys.
Yeah, it was just a reflex. You even saw in his eyes. He reached out before he even realized it, smacked at the ball.
And Robinson now is going to have to play quality minutes for Perry County Central.
A lot of minutes, too.
And it's going to take away their leading rebounder and their #1 post defender.
And once again, Spurry knocks down the free throw to complete the 3-point play. Spurry was a quick 6 points.
Yeah, it's just been a Herculean effort that Spurry's put on to keep Breathitt in this game.
Miller kicks it to Robinson with a fake, goes straight in, and he's held on the floor, and it'll be inbounded underneath as Stallard has come in for Gross.
Robinson, a gutty player, guys, can shoot it as well as drive it. So he's a good player for the Commodores. He will work.
Woods with a fake, turns and spins. Coach Honeycutt was wanting a walk.
Commodores leading by 5. They're heading to basketball. 5:22 to go in the third.
Nice, short jumper. Rolls, doesn't go. Spurry knocks it out of bounds.
Spurry went up there, guys, around that rim.
Comes into Woods going against Honeycutt.
It's a tough matchup for Honeycutt.
Woods goes in, kicks Neese, 3. Rose doesn't go, but there's Sumner. Sumner goes up, and he is fouled.
Yep.
And I believe that's going to be on Collins.
His third.
Sumner put his body on Turry, put him under the basket where he was not a threat to rebound that time, guys.
And that's 3 on Collins. Sumner will shoot 2, 77%. Makes the first point of the night for Sumner. Second one, Rosen doesn't go. Turry with a rebound. Spurry goes down the lane, left hand puts it in.
Azizi, 2 dribbles and off the glass.
25 for Spurry.
Bobcats cut it back down to a 4-point game.
Robinson kicks it across. Spurry almost shot the gap. Woods pump fake, steps through,
Nice
puts
move.
it in.
Nice play there.
16 for Woods. Spurry, 3. Good.
Oh, my goodness, guys.
Spurry from 24 cuts the lead to 3.
Has anybody scored besides
No.
Sperry this half?
No, 11. Robinson misses it. Turry rebound.
Spurry can tie it. Or
Here
the
you go.
Commodores will play D.
Heat check.
Holy cow, guys.
22 feet, and the Commodores are going to try to cool Spurry down. 41-41. We'll take a break. We'll be back. The boys' 14th Regional Tournament.
My name is Emily, and I'm from Laurel County. When I was searching for a college, I wanted to find a place that felt like home and where I could make a difference. The moment I stepped on Alice Lloyd's campus, I knew this was where I belonged. There's a sense of community here and a focus on serving others that you can't find at other colleges. For me, it wasn't just about continuing education. It was about being a part of something bigger. Apply now to find your home at alc.edu.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
31 for Spurry as he gets warmed up, and we're tied at 41. And the Commodores will have the basketball to get us started back with 4:01 to play in the third quarter.
Spurry with 5 3-pointers in the game.
Yeah, I don't think warm's the term I would use, David. You have to measure him in the Kelvin scale right now.
Exactly right. No changes made by either coach on the lineups. Miller with the basketball goes to Woods. Back to Robinson, has the angle, and he's going to be called for steps. Probably should have just went up and shot it.
Well, he thought Sperry was going to go up the block, and then when it was very close to the charge, it got him confused. Manus, where does he pull from?
Well,
right there.
He's been hot, and he may want to shoot it from there. Who knows?
I think there's no doubt he's going to shoot it. I was wrong, as I usually am. But here we go. Nope.
Commodores is – you got to get the Bobcats to give him some space. The space is a little tight on him right now, Jim.
Spurry goes in. Off the board, misses it. Rebound, Turry puts it in.
Curry with a big rebound, and the Bobcats have took the lead. And you mentioned something. Bacon goes out.
Oh, without a doubt.
And the Commodores, their offense changes. And Coach Hoskins can't hardly go back with Bacon right now,
with 4
guys.
fouls.
Not
No.
with 4.
No, too early.
He's going to save him.
Sumner will pick up his third. Turry to the line where he's 0 for 2. And it comes up short.
Got to hit those, guys, if you move on. 43-41, Bobcats by 2.
Spin dribble by Woods, and he is fouled. And that foul's going to go on no, it's going to be on Spurry, and that's going to be his second.
Spurry's telling the official, I believe I had the basketball, guys.
Hey.
That's an argument you just can't win.
Hey, the way he's been shooting, I'd probably agree with him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just.
This is the most points I've seen up to this point since I saw Mr. Day from Buckhorn and Cameron Justice of Knott County Central battle it out here.
Yep.
Two great players.
Our good friend Brian Milam looking in tonight, guys, from down the big road. Always
he called that game.
Yeah, always good to have him aboard. Very great sportscaster.
The best.
Commodores getting ready to put the ball in play on their end.
Comes into Nice. 3, Woods. Doesn't go. Rebound, Turry.
He don't miss that one much either, guys.
Stallard. 3.
Plays a little music in Hyman. 46-41.
If you're a shooter, you got to keep shooting it. Gives the ball to Miller, and it's going to be in the backcourt. Nobody sees it.
Yeah, and he's just really heady right there to run it down.
And boys, they miss Bacon on their offense, too, to help run it.
Sumner, 3. Rose doesn't go. Rebound comes down to Collins.
That's a good look for Sumner. He usually nails that shot.
Yeah, 2-minute mark. Breathitt to slow it down just a little bit. Get their breath.
Ball goes back to Stallard.
Stallard takes his time, guys.
Coach Honeycutt with a call. Nice pass. Curry lays it in.
Just kind of lulled him to sleep out there.
It's going to be a full timeout by the Commodores, so we'll take one as well. Breathitt has come back. 48-41, Commodores with a timeout. We're coming back.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
Welcome aboard tonight, Hometown 24 WYMT. We're glad all of you all have tuned in for this big regional game, the opening game of the boys' 14th regional tournament. The Commodores have the basketball, trailing by 7. They need a bucket. Bobcats are on defense.
And need one badly. Got to stem the tide that goes backdoor to Woods, goes up against Stallard, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Woods. And Coach Hoskins cannot believe it.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a jump ball, but I guess he must have.
I seen the left arm. I didn't know if it made contact. I was blocked off.
Yeah, we didn't have
But I was like you. The way the signal was going, I thought it may have been.
2 fouls on Woods. Spurry kind of taking a break there at the high post.
Yes, he is. He's taking a break while he's on the floor, guys.
Gives it up to Turry, and he misses it. Goes forward, got a 5 against 4 here. Robinson with the basketball goes in and lays it in.
4-point turnaround, guys, on that miss shot under the basket. And you couldn't draw it up any better.
He doesn't miss many of those around there.
Yep.
And you know the thing about it is nobody stopped the basketball. Robinson takes it directly to the rack. 44 seconds to go here in the third quarter. He's denying the basketball back to Spurry smartly. Stallard, floater, doesn't go. Rebound, Turry, up and goes.
Big shot by Turry, guys. Big rebound.
Have you noticed the offensive rebounding's changed with Bacon out of the game?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's changed the ball game. No question about it.
14 Turry, 10 seconds in the third quarter.
Look for Mr. Woods to get the ball here.
Miller spins. Misses it. Rebound comes down to Turry. Throws it up with will go.
Oh, my. We played 3 at the Morton Combs Athletic Complex in the boys 14th region. 50-43, Breathitt County ahead. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
My name is Colby, and I'm from Leslie County, Kentucky. I chose Alice Lloyd College because of the Appalachian Leader Scholarship, which covers my tuition. Attending Alice Lloyd College without worrying about the cost is priceless. Also, through the Student Work Program, ALC is helping me grow as a person. Here, I'm building character and leadership skills that will help me impact the future of the Appalachian region. Come visit us or learn more at alc.edu.
Welcome back. 50-43 your score. Fourth quarter getting ready to start here at the Morton Combs Athletic Complex. A great crowd has come in for this opening night of the boys 14th region. A very good crowd and good basketball action as well, as Breathitt will have the basketball to start their fourth quarter.
Bacon's back in the game, David.
Hey, guys, I just think it was just total. Coach Hoskins got to have him in there. He helps run the offense. He's a threat to score outside, and they've got to have some scoring as well.
Honeycutt being pressured, steps back out of bounds, and that's going to be a turnover on the Bobcats.
Everybody trying to use a little extra line maybe.
Coach Honeycutt said he was forced out, and the official shakes his and nods his head. And that don't help Coach Honeycutt any.
No, it does not.
And here we go. Let's see what comes in line. And Woods goes actively, and he's going to be held by Honeycutt, and that will be Honeycutt's third foul. And the official comes over and whispers something over to Coach Honeycutt. I think he said something to the effect, you need to be in the coach's box. But no warning given on the bench. Woods sidesteps 3. Doesn't go. Rebound by Bacon. Miller 3. Good.
That's what Bacon does. It gives you that rebounder, and he knows what to do with the basketball. 50-46, Bobcats with the ball.
And, you know, he's such a good leaper. He can get up off the floor quick.
Breathitt out wide, but Commodores not going to have none of it, guys. They're going to keep the lane.
Honeycutt into the lane, gives it up to Turry. Turry off the board, misses it.
I don't know how you get a better shot than that,
No, that was a great drive to Honeycutt and pass.
Yeah.
Woods goes to the floor, kicker to Neese, pump fake, 18-footer, long rebound Turry.
I've seen Neese's arm jerk a little bit on the shot, guys.
And that's going to be a foul on Miller.
You know, you like to see the sportsmanship, big game like this, and the kid goes down and somebody else helps him up, and that says a lot for the coaches
Respect.
narration.
And respect for each other, each player. As Gross will come in and Turry will take a much-needed blow.
Yeah, his shots were getting a little short on him.
Spurry steps to the basketball, once again being guarded by Tyson Neese, and that's going to be out of bounds as Spurry tried to make a move on Neese, and it came loose and out.
Spurry a little tired too, guys.
Yeah,
he's
mad at himself too.
Yep, he's played a lot of minutes, and
he's played all the minutes.
And you know, you get where you may do a little things, a little short on things and stuff.
And Wood splits through, misses it.
Boys, I would have bet the house that would have went in. 50-46, and Bobcats bring it down, guys.
Spurry, kicker, Collins.
That's deep.
Long rebound comes down to Robinson.
Perry County with a chance to cut it to 2 or 1 right here.
And we're under 6 minutes in the
3 or 2, sorry.
Yeah. It could be.
Robinson, good screen there.
Gives it up to Woods. 3, short.
I believe Honeycutt may have got a touch of that, guys. This maybe just a little on it. 5:28.
Pace slows way down, and that's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to be another turnover. And Coach Hoskins says, give me a 30.
We'll keep it here, and both teams.
Yeah, offensively slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, they've slowed down. Commodores is getting some looks, just not being able to hit them, and the Bobcats down on this end, guys, not getting any looks because they're making turnovers.
Yeah, 3 turnovers here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm sure Coach Hoskins has got something directly on his mind, making that timeout right away.
He knows.
Look for something to set something up here.
Yeah, he's a very experienced coach and a very good coach, guys. He knows what he's doing. And you take Coach Honeycutt, they've been in this business a while. They know what's up. And
they know more about it than we do.
Yep, Coach Honeycutt made a good adjustment at halftime and brought the team back, so it's going to go to the wire.
And we'll see what Coach Hoskins draws up. No subs for either team after the timeout.
I look for him to go to Bacon right here.
Bacon can shoot the 20-footer, guys, and he's very good at it.
Bacon looking to take the 3. Bacon spins off the board, and good, and the foul on Gross.
Good move by Bacon. Gross thought he had his hand straight up. Official saw it differently. 50-48, 1 shot for Bacon.
And I want Jim McCauley to give me the lottery numbers.
Hey.
Well,
Bacon can do things nobody else can do for Perry down there.
Listen, Bacon adds a lot to this Commodore team, no question about it.
And completes the 3-point play.
Commodores with a big bucket. If you're a Bobcat fan, you want the Bobcats to come up with a bucket.
Under 5, and here we go. Stallard, 3. No. Spurry with a rebound over Neese. Opposite kick. Honeycutt back to Stallard. Another 3. Makes it.
Plays a little music that time. And Coach Honeycutt is going to call a full timeout, so we'll take one as well. 53-49. We'll take a break and we'll come back.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Just want to watch the game.
Dad, turn on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Welcome back to the complex. 53-49. Commodores will have the basketball. And guys, each time you get the basketball, it's crucial.
Oh yeah,
now.
as the time starts ticking down, guys, we're heading towards a classic.
Absolutely.
Woods calling for the screen. Collins right up on him, goes through, puts it in.
Nice move. So good with the basketball,
Yes.
handling the basketball.
He keeps it so low to the ground and just can change directions and to skip.
18 for Woods. Prairie Central with a little token 84-foot
Spurrier on the block, guys.
Going backdoor to Spurry, fake, puts it in, nice pass, Gross.
Hard to do anything with Spurry there, guys.
Well, they can't let him get down low on the block.
33 for Austin Spurry. Bacon 3. Comes up short off of Spurry and out of bounds. Not much you could do with that one.
Nope, it's one of those comes off at an angle and with speed and hard to deal with.
But how many times do you see something like that happen and then Purdy comes back out and takes advantage of it? It's almost like dropping a foul ball in baseball.
Yeah, it is.
And
You're
Turry
right.
comes back in after the much-needed rest, and Gross goes out. Sumner comes in, spin by Woods, had the angle, goes up, misses it.
Tough shot.
He
Probably
tried to
forced
draw
it a
that
little bit.
foul
Trying to,
too,
yes, he surely did, David. Spurry with it, steps back, and it's going to be a walk called on Spurry.
Three and a half minutes, and Commodores will bring it up.
Both teams on both of those possessions comes up empty. Woods back tip try by Spurry, gives it up to Neese. Spurry back to Neese. Three-minute mark. Miller 3. Rose doesn't go. Spurry goes over the top of Sumner and gets the rebound.
I don't know how he got his hands on that.
Collins into the lane, gives it up to Turry. He's fouled and puts it in. Nice play.
That was a good drive.
Yeah, Collins has really played well here in the second half.
The ball was kept low, as you mentioned, Jim. Then he went in with a spin and put it only where his teammate could get it.
16 for Turry, and he'll try to make it 17. That foul was on Woods, and that will be his third.
And want to remind everyone, after this one, about 30 minutes, we will have Jenkins and Powell County. Should be a dandy. You want to stay with us for that one? No question about it.
Oh, there'll be a lot of people in the 8-3-2 ticket in on this one.
57-51 minus. We're getting down to the stretch.
And here we go. We've got the...
You know, Sperry's went straight to Woods now, and that's going to be the matchup.
And there's Woods, and it's long. And Spurry will tip it. It will go through Miller's legs. Neese almost with a steal.
Almost with an effort right there. Neese with a great effort to go for that ball. Guys, I don't know what Coach Honeycutt's hollering now. Oh, he's getting his kids placed for the press, and
goes to Collins. Collins' hesitation goes to the baseline, spins it back out smartly. Stallard brings it back out as we near the 2-minute mark. Spurry looks at the official to start his dribble. Spurry into the lane, and he'll bring it back out.
Getting down the 2-minute mark. Perry Central.
Stallard goes in, and he
Oh,
goes.
Oh, my.
Shot. Left hand scoop. Come on, big guy. No, you didn't mean to do it that way.
It looked good.
And that's 4 on Sumner as Stallard, who is a 73% shooter. I was almost saying, don't shoot. Good shot. And he makes the 3-point play.
Commodores has got to have some quick scoring here. Go to Bacon and Woods, screen for them and let them fire it.
3-possession game here. They got to move. And Nice is fouled by Honeycutt.
Honeycutt got there late. He put his arm straight up, but his body got there late. He's good effort.
And Nice will make the first of 2. 68% shooter. And misses the second.
At what point does Perry start fouling?
Right now.
Okay.
Because that is only the 4th team foul, and Nice will pick up his 3rd. Ball comes in to Spurry, hesitation dribble, and it's going to be almost stolen. Trapped in the corner.
See if Breathitt uses a timeout right here.
Yep. Coach Honeycutt says it's a full timeout, so. We'll take one as well. 60-52, the boys' 14th regional tournament. We're coming back.
A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
A minute 27 to go in the ball game. 60-52 or score. Breathitt County will get ready to put it in play. Honeycutt will on the basket, and we're ready to go with the final minute 27.
And the next foul by Perry County Central will put them into the bonus. And it's tipped away to Woods. Woods goes in, and it's blocked on the backside by Stallard. Woods was trying to draw the foul on Spurry as he threw his body into Spurry, and it was knocked away on the backside by Stallard.
Stallard did not have his back bent enough down there, guys, and you got to get low with a basketball. These guys are going to get it, and if you're Commodores, you're going to dribble that thing low as well.
And you know they're going to take chances, so you got to have a little ball control. Goes to Miller, 3, good.
Oh, Miller time. Nice shot, 22 foot, and we'll leave that here. It's 60-55 with a minute 11 to go.
So plenty of ball left to be played.
Yep, the Double Quick Boys 14th regional tournament. And,
you know, as you go down and you look at the free throw percentages, you look at who's in the basketball game. You have Collins, 85%, Stallard, 73%. You have Turry, 78, Spurry, 75, and Honeycutt, 91.
Question. Turry is not shot well tonight. Do you take him out? right now.
If you take him out, you have to put Gross in, and he shoots 58%.
Okay.
So I think, Terry is throughout the whole year, he's knocked him down. But if you're Coach Hoskins, he's probably looked and said,
hey,
who has missed
Terry.
free throws? And so if he gets the basketball, evidently and probably that's who they're going to foul.
I don't see him getting the basketball.
I think there's one man that's going to be dribbling.
Yeah.
Now, how far do you allow the basketball to come before you foul? Do you foul in the back court or you wait, and do you foul in the front court?
Getting ready to start back here. Bobcats.
Yeah, this inbound pass so critical right now for the Bobcats.
And they're not full facing Spurry, so he's going to step to the basketball. Comes into Stallard, and they don't foul yet, and they'll come with a double team. They wanted a walk as the bench, and it's going to be stolen anyway. Woods, 3. No. Rebound comes down to Spurry, and there's going to be a foul on Nice.
55 seconds, and Spurry went high to bring that down, guys. Want to remind everyone, after this, we will have our post-game show. You'll want to stay around for that. The winning coach and a player will be on, and we'll be glad to have you for that right here. Hometown 24 and WYMT. And we've got a great viewing audience tonight. We thank all of you for tuning in. Great to have you along.
And Spurry will go to the line, and he is 4 for 4, guys.
Yeah, Breathitt really dodged a bullet right there. Wood's such a good shooter, and that would have brought the house down if he'd have hit it.
Woods is very capable of knocking those out.
Spurry knocks it down.
Big free throw there, guys.
34. And this would make it a 3-possession game if he knocks it down. And he does.
Man, just barely touched some iron, Jim.
Yeah, he's been in the zone all night tonight.
Spurry takes Woods, and he is fouled. And that will stop the clock as Spurry will pick up his 3rd. And that stops the clock, and I'm sure Coach Honeycutt did not want to stop the clock.
No.
But Wood's so good at just attacking the defender and drawing that foul.
No, that's if you're Breathitt County, you definitely don't want that clock stopped. And if you're Purry, try to get it stopped as much as possible to go to the line.
Woods with 19.
56-62.
And he knocks the second down, and here comes the press.
A tough pass to handle.
Goes across to Turry, and there's going to be the foul by Nice. And Nice will foul out of the basketball game with 6 points.
I tell you what, the young man give it an effort tonight, guys.
He is a great point guard.
He is.
I mean, he does a great job facilitating the offense. He's a good defender. And hats off to you, sir.
Always plays hard.
Yes, he does.
And Braxton Turry will go to the line where he is 0 for 4. Makes it. And that's kind of free throw shooting we saw throughout the year. This could make it once again a 3-possession game. And it's long. Rebound's going to come down to Honeycutt.
Wow.
And it's a tussle for the basketball. And we can't see what happened or what the call is right in front of the Breathitt County bench.
A jump ball.
I would think so.
And the arrow, we don't see the arrow.
It'll be Purry's ball, I believe, on the arrow.
It is. Jump ball, and it'll be Purry Central basketball. Still a 2-possession game. Coach Honeycutt is saying no threes. So look for the Perry County Central to pump fake, see if they'll go up in the air to try to draw the foul, stop the clock, and shoot three.
You would think Woods will have the basketball right now, maybe a screen just as he gets down the half court so he can go either way, guys.
Yeah, it's going to be Woods or Bacon taking the shot.
Here it is.
And there's Woods with a three. Doesn't go. Rebound's going to come down to Honeycutt. And the ball is squared away. Stallard is going to be fouled by Miller.
Guys, he puts these two in. It's going to milk it out.
Yep. Breathitt County fans starting to feel it as they rise out of their seats. I tell you, I was impressed with the Commodores. I thought the game changed when Bacon got his
100%. Oh, yeah.
You know.
First one is good. 7 in the fourth quarter for Aaron Stallard.
You know, we talked about it in between the third and fourth quarter, and he's really stepped up.
Yep, he sure has, and misses it. Rebound to Bacon, 12. Got to put it up. Miller puts it up. Good.
Nice shot there with 7. And they may just let it run, guys.
And that's going to end the basketball game as Breathitt County will advance with a 64-60 victory over the Perry County Central Commodores.
Listen, I thought the Commodores played a good basketball game, guys, and Breathitt did too. It was a well-fought ball game.
Guys, an absolute, and I can't say it enough, one of the better efforts I've seen in a regional tournament in my life.
Yep.
Austin Sperry, for 3 quarters, put the team on his back and packed them.
We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll get you all caught up on everything. Stay with us on the Boys 14th Regional Tournament. We're coming back.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
My name is Isabella, and I am from Madison County, Kentucky. Instead of choosing a larger university, I chose to attend Alice Lloyd College because I wanted a more personal college experience. The small class sizes provide a close relationship between students and professor that isn't possible at any other university. ALC is more than a place to learn, it is a place to grow, serve, and lead. Learn more at alc.edu.
No one likes an uninvited guest, especially when that guest is a potentially dangerous pest. So call Bluegrass Pest Management and let the pros take care of your problem. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, providing much-needed jobs to local people. With 3 locations in Hazard, London, and Hindman, they treat rats, mice, roaches, bed bugs, termites, and many more. Open Monday through Friday and now servicing all of Kentucky. Say goodbye to your uninvited guests today. Call Bluegrass Pest Management.
This is the 4th app. I don't remember any of these passwords.
With so many subscriptions, it can be impossible to keep up.
Who said that?
Don't worry about who I am. Worry about all the money you're losing paying for all these subscriptions.
I have to use like 13 to watch all the shows I want to watch.
Then sign up for TVS. With TVS, you have all your favorite shows with just one bill. So stop throwing away money and throw away those subscriptions.
Magellan, what should we do with all this money we save by switching to TVS?
If you're looking for a convenient pharmacy location with a friendly, caring staff, look no further than Hindman Pharmacy, located inside the new Hindman Primary Care Center. Our pharmacy is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 6:30, but always stays open until the last patient is seen. Whether you need to pick up your refills in our drive-thru, need a flavored medicine for your little ones, or something to feel better after a visit to the clinic, the Hindman Pharmacy inside Primary Care has got you covered. Located at 425 Hindman Bypass. Call the Hindman Pharmacy at 785-0513.
We are back up here with Coach Jeff Honeycutt and our UK Healthcare Jim Buchanan Medical Center player of the game, Austin Sperry. Guys,
thank you.
Congratulations. We talked a little bit before the game. Some of these first-round matchups in this tournament this year is a little bit crazy, right?
Yeah.
We've got some tough games right out of the gate.
Well, you know, it could have been one of those deals. This could have been the championship game.
Absolutely.
We've got several first-round matchups that could be the championship game. You know, there's a lot of parity in the region this year. And, you know, we were very lucky to come out in the second half and just gutted it out.
Austin Sperry, listen, Perry County came out at the first of the game, and it seems like they kind of controlled most of the first half. What was it for you guys that was able to overcome that in the second half and take over control for yourself?
Mostly we came out kind of flat. I think we got up maybe 7 points or something, and we thought we already had the game won. And we went to the locker room. We was down 7, I think, and Coach basically said this is his last 16 minutes. We might be able to play again, so this is our last game if we lose. So I think that really struck some fear into some guys, and we came out firing, and I think we played a lot harder that second half, and we were able to come out with a win.
Coach, we talked about, you just mentioned how this could have been the championship game. It was the championship game a year ago. Coming into this game, you know it's going to be a hard-fought win no matter what. What were you telling your guys in preparation for a game like this in the very first round?
Well, you know, they're defending champs. Until somebody beats them, you know, they're the champs, and you know, there'll be a new champion this year. And our preparation was make sure that we didn't give up threes. And you know, you get caught up in emotions and stuff during the game, and we give some open looks. Perry does an exceptional job of getting you on your heels, getting downhill, and either getting to the rim or kicking for a three. And you know, I thought we done a much better job the second half with that. You know, Coach Hoskins, you know, what can you say? You know, and then Trayton Woods, Bo Bacon, Neese, all those guys, they fought hard, and we were lucky to make a few shots in the second half that we weren't making in the first half. And, you know, we're just excited to move on in advance, and, you know, we're going to watch this game, take a little rest, and get prepared, and, you know, it's just exciting time of year.
Sperry, it seemed like a really physical game out there. I feel like these games always are, but you did an exceptional job finishing through the contact. What's your key of being able to finish in a very physical game like this?
Just knowing that they're going to be physical. I mean, in the 14th region games, you know, they're going to play hard. Everybody's taking it up a notch, and physicality comes up even more. So you just got to expect that. And I mean, those are hard-nosed kids that you play against. I mean, Tyson, he's small, but man, he plays really hard defense. Absolutely. I mean, they're great defenders. Trayton the same way. They're really good defenders, and they've been taught well. So just coming into the game knowing that they're going to play hard and physical, you just kind of got to understand it and be able to play through it.
Guys, it's this time of year, it's survive and advance, right? Every single day. We know you've got more to go. You've got a game coming up later this week, but you do have to celebrate every little moment. What does it look like for you guys going forward after this win tonight?
Well, you know, tomorrow we'll get in the gym, go light, watch film on whoever wins, and do a walkthrough sort of type deal. And then Friday we'll have a good hard practice, and then Saturday we'll be back over here. But you know, it's you know, the older you get, the more you cherish it. And you know, I've cherished the 2 years I've been at Breathitt. It's been a great journey. We've won a lot of big games. We've lost a couple big games, but we're hoping to cash in.
Well, Coach, you've done an excellent job at your 2 years in Breathitt. Sperry said you've got some film to look forward to tomorrow. Does he at least feed you pretty good in film?
I'll say Mike Holcomb's wife and them come and feed us every night. So every practice they showed up. So they're the ones that feed us. So shout out to them.
Well, you've got that check mark box. You got that box checked, Coach. So there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Jeff Honeycutt, our player of the game, Austin Sperry. Guys, we wish you nothing but the best of luck going into the weekend.
I appreciate it.
Thank you all. Thanks for all the coverage.
Thank you, guys.
Come right to the source and get the region's best basketball coverage. HT24 puts you right in the middle of the action, and it's free to watch on Facebook. Watch the state's most exciting basketball right here with HT24.
In Kentucky, we understand what matters: family, friends,